The Power Rangers, cause like the Power Rangers Mystic Force. Hey, this is the McGuire Review, and we are doing another Loot Crate unboxing. So this is the stuff for the month of September, and I generally start with the crate, and then I go to what is now being referred to as Lootware. This used to be branded as Level Up, but they did switch to Lootware. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Lootware stuff today, so we'll move this out of the way, and I'll just get into our smaller package here, which was the t-shirt. And I will say the t-shirt was pretty awesome this time, and I'll show it to you here. And it is officially a Nintendo branded and Nintendo merchandise. Check that out. I mean, that is awesome. So from our original 1992, when the original Mario Kart came out, how cool is that? And it's got the, I don't know if some of you Mario Kart fans out there recognize it has the deadly blue spiked shell, which I believe originally the spiked shell was blue. Because when I first saw this, I thought, man, I thought the one that really did the damage was the red one, but I believe originally the really deadly one was the blue spiked shell, and that was one of the first just devastating attacks in Mario Kart. I mean, you got hit by this sucker, and I mean, you were out for the count while like everybody just blew by you, and then you had to speed back up again. So I don't know. I thought the t-shirt was awesome. That's why I definitely wanted to go with that this time. And then getting into the wearables, and I did do the wearable combo this time, where you get 2 pairs of socks as well as their wearable, which is, you know, it's better than a t-shirt. You're going to get like a jersey or a polo or a raglan, something to that effect. Here are the socks. We got some Sonic socks, and these are that kind of stretchy, sort of spongy material that we've seen in some of the past ones, and these hold up really, really well. So I do like these Sonic socks. They got Sonic and all the little gold rings there. So that's a good looking sock. And then we got another pair of Deadpool socks, and these are the very thick athletic socks. So one of the things that I've always put in the feedback recently is, hey, keep the socks coming with that thicker athletic sock or this material here. The socks just hold up so much better. And I've seen that they've been doing that. So I'm glad that they're really paying attention to that feedback. And that's not just for me, obviously. Loot Crate is really good across the board at responding very quickly to the customer base and the feedback. The last item that we have here is the wearable. And man, the wearable was just epic this time. So check this out. It's a soccer jersey, and it's Team Autobots. And you've got your Autobots Transformers logo there at the top left. I mean, that is just such an awesome jersey. I love this wearable. Just epic this month on the wearable. So, great job, Loot Crate, on this one. And pricing wise, again, for about the $20 mark delivered to your house is the combo where you get the 2 pairs of socks and the wearable. That's right at the $20 mark, and the t-shirt is, I believe, right at the $8 mark, delivered to your house. Between $8 and $10 for the t-shirt delivered to you. So it's a really good deal. I'm Batman. All right, let's get in the crate, and this is again the crate for September. And the theme was speed. So you'll see they always do this with their boxes. The inside is, some type of artwork, and generally what you'll do is you'll flip this whole box inside out, which this month it does this as well. And there's actually 3 different colors of cars. I believe there's a yellow, a green, and a red. And once you build that car, and it looks pretty cool, and I'll have pictures at the end that will show that car built, you can actually go online and use a hashtag through Twitter, I believe. And there's kind of like a race sort of going on right now, a competition between people that got the red, the green, or the yellow car. Whoever posts the most will be kind of the winner of that race. So that was kind of a fun little thing extra that they did this time. Getting into the items, we've got the first thing here is a Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor. And this is a Loot Crate exclusive. It's from Greenlight Hollywood, I believe, is the... Yes, Greenlight Collectibles. So this is from Greenlight Collectibles, and you can see just it's an Eleanor there from Gone in 60 Seconds, just a little die-cast car. So that's a nice little collectible. The next thing we've got, and is probably one of my favorite items in this particular crate, is a Batman Batwing keychain, and this is the original Batwing there, and you can see it's a really nice metal die-cast keychain, so I'm looking forward to switching over to that. I was happy to see that item. I knew a Batman item was supposed to be in this crate, but I was happy to see that it actually was a keychain, because I do need a new keychain. The next item is something that a lot of people were looking forward to. Not me particularly, because it's not that I'm not a fan, but I haven't watched a lot of Battlestar Galactica, so this was an exclusive as well, and it's an exclusive Cylon Raider 4.5-inch Scar Titan. So this ship here is from Battlestar Galactica, and it does have an exclusive look to it. I believe it's the battle damage that's on it. So it's a really cool little collectible for the Battlestar fans out there, and I know a lot of people were looking forward to this exclusive. The next item that we've got in the crate, we'll just go ahead and hit the t-shirt. I really like the t-shirt in the crate this month as well. It's Stark Industries. It has nothing on the back, and it takes kind of a racing, it's almost like a racing team or racing shirt, but it does say Stark Industries, and it is branded Marvel down here, so I thought this was a pretty cool. Sure, I don't have any Stark-related t-shirts, and I've been wanting one, so I was happy to see them put this in the crate this month. The next item that we have was a little different, and I like it. So it's called a hoodie, and you actually could get one of two different ones on this one. You can get the Arrow, or you could get Flash. I got the Arrow, which I was pretty happy about, because I'm a much bigger fan of the Arrow than I am Flash, and that would have been definitely the one that I would want. And it's a really nice little model here, and it's got an interesting thing that you can do with it. So you'll see, it's just a simple silver model, and I'll pop this open here and I'll pull it out. And it is made of a plastic, it is not metal. But it's a nice little sculpt of the Arrow, and then you'll see here on either side it actually has the name kind of in their Arrow, or the Flash, it would say the Flash. And the Flash one looks a little bit different. The Flash looks like kind of like little smoke coming off versus just this solid piece. And then on the bottom here, it's got a magnet. So you can stick this to anything that would be magnetized, like a filing cabinet or something that, you know, maybe your place of work, if you got a little desk cabinet or something. This could probably stick on top of it, which would be pretty cool. I probably will just display this somewhere here downstairs. I'll either put it on one of my own file cabinets, or I'll put it in one of my cases, because I really like it. The reason why it's called hoodies is because you can actually put this on the front of your car. If you know, most cars today don't really have hood ornaments anymore, but you can actually magnetize and stick this right on the front of your car. Now, the only thing that I will caution, and it actually calls that out on the box, and it's probably why I won't put this on my car, is because if you ever get to sustained speeds of 75 miles an hour or greater, you're not going to want this on your car. So it depends on what your commute looks like, right? If you're just kind of tooling around town and your commute is all on, 45 to 50 mile an hour roads, probably okay just to pop it on there and go, and you won't have an issue. But if you do have that situation where you might be getting on highways and or other roads, you may not want to do that, because you get on a highway and you get up to, you get up moving, and you don't want to have to pull over and be like, oh, I got to take my hoodies off. I mean, so, just kind of think through that before you go strapping this on your car, because I'm assuming once you get up to those higher speeds, as it calls out, you're probably going to start getting it where it's going to start moving around. You don't want it to scratch the hood of your car. I don't think that it would. It's a pretty soft plastic. I wouldn't think that it would scratch the car, but it could always blow off and then hit your car. Could do damage to your car, could do damage to another car. Who knows? So just pay attention to that. That's why I wanted to kind of spend so much time calling that out. It is specifically called out in the instructions. And if you're watching this video, remember that, because that could be an issue. So again, I'll just pop this probably in a case because I like it just as a nice sculpture. So then the last item that we're going to hit here is the pin, and the pin was pretty cool as well. It said Loot Year, so it kind of looks like a Goodyear tire, but it says Loot Year. And I like this. They've been doing a great job with their pins. And then on the back, always remember lootcrate.com/pins. They're going to have some extra downloadable content for you. We'll check the book to see what that is. And then there is one more item you'll find in here, and this is a piece that helps you kind of build that car once you get everything all flipped out. And they've been doing this the last few crates, where there'll be an extra little piece that's in there that kind of adds on to the crate. Let's get right in our book here, and we'll see that they did include a really nice book, as they always do. You'll see there at the front what I was talking about, where you can build that car. That's basically what it's going to look like when you build, you know, the car with the box here. And then you can take a hashtag of that and send it to Twitter. It's got a nice rundown on each one of the items that are in the crate. And then it looks like the extra content with the pin for this month is actually from Comixology, and you get a free addition to a comic book called Velocity. And that looks pretty cool. So I'll probably do that. I probably will cash in on this. I do cash in on most of these because you can get some really extra cool stuff. And again, it's not something that they need to do, but they do it anyway. So I think that's a nice little, you know, touch they put in. Sometimes they put recipes and various things in here, which I generally keep as well. But I don't see any of that this time. And then they've got some marketing material on some of their other crates. And then they always end it with pictures from, you know, fellow customers, looters that also get the crate on a monthly basis and take some cool pictures of themselves with the products. And I think that's kind of a fun thing that they do as well. So that's the crate for the month of September. Again, this crate you can get delivered to your house for about the $20 mark. Again, it's about 13 something plus shipping, which gets you at about 20. So you got to think, you know, excluding the wearable items that we had here, you know, this is what you're getting for the $20 mark. And again, let's not ding them for the shipping. Around that $13 mark is what you're getting right here. And quite frankly, for a Marvel branded Tony Stark shirt, I mean, this could easily be $13 right here just for the t-shirt. But you're getting all these other items pretty much thrown in. So, you know, as far as value for price point, and I've said this I don't know how many times, probably every time I review a Loot Crate, regardless of the fact that if I like everything on the box, again, this was probably one of the big items for this crate, and it's just not a big deal to me because I just don't watch this show that much. I've seen a few episodes, but I probably should. I probably should get into the series and watch it, but I just haven't. Outside of that, it's still an excellent value, and I'm really happy with what we got here in the month of September. So, lootcrate.com, if you guys want to sign up and get some Loot Crate, I highly suggest it, and they do have some discount codes to get you some money off for that first month. So, take advantage, all right? So hit that like, click the subscribe to join. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.